Respiratory Therapy 1540 Online Module 13. You'll want to start this one a little bit early because it may be tricky, it may be hard, or it may be very easy. But anyway, you're going to learn how to do cat tracks, and that's your evaluation tool that you have to you in your Weber login. And so the instructions, once you get to what you do is it's called an AS degree evaluation, but it's really sort of a BS AS. Anyway, you go to weber.edu and then you log in. And then in the middle, there should be a Student Services tab. You click on that, and then you look in the body. It's usually in the middle. It says CAT Tracks Degree Evaluation Tool. You click on that. It says enter your student ID. Click and find next to the student ID box. I think that's for me only. I've got non-students CAT tracks, and it just brings up you only. That's the only person you can do a CAT tracks on. Okay, on the left sidebar menu, this is a left sidebar menu, there is a tab that says what if, and you click on there. Then in the body, there is a degree drop down list, and you pick BS. And for your major, there is a drop down list. Also, pick respiratory therapist. There is a respiratory therapy, but that's under the old catalog. If you are doing this, you'll be admitted under the new catalog. So make sure you check respiratory therapist. And then above that in the middle, there is a little tab, a darker tab that says run what if. And I'll give you a degree evaluation. And the first thing it should show is your gen ed. Well, we'll go question by question. It should have your student ID, so tell me what your student ID is, or write that down. What year did you use as your catalog year? For sake of this, I would just put the catalog year that it defaults to, or put in the catalog year that's present, like now you're in 2011, 2012 catalog year, and then it has your composition requirement there, and if it's met, it will be green. If it's not been met, it will be blue or red. So if your composition requirement is either blue or red, your answer is no. If it's green, that means you put in yes. If you're transferring in a BS or an AS, you won't see this, and I'll have a green square next to a statement that says your gen ed requirements are complete. And if you have questions on that, email me, and I'll take a look at your CAT tracks to help you understand what that says. Then I'll ask, is your American institutions requirement complete? And again, you're looking for green. Quantitative literacy, computer literacy, humanities and creative arts, social sciences, physical and life sciences, and then diversity. Diversity is a really different requirement because it's a institutional requirement. It's a requirement by Weber. So if you transfer in a BS degree, this diversity requirement may be outstanding, and you'll still have to make sure that requirement has been met to get a degree at Weber. And one way to find it is we'll go here, oops, and I think it's under T. We'll go to transfer office. And in there should be a transfer guide. Not that one. Here it is, transfer guide. Enter transfer guide. And depending on which, hopefully the college you transferred from is here, and we'll go like to Snow College. And depending on what class it is, we'll go to biology. It will tell you the course equivalents here at Weber, and hopefully you will have a class that has been miscategorized, and you can find it here how it should be categorized. So let's go to what would be under diversity, like sociology. I think there is a sociology class that should transfer as diversity. Yeah. So if you're at Snow College and you had sociology 1010, it should transfer as social science and diversity at Weber. Anyway, if you're a transfer student, hopefully that will be helpful to you. And let's see, this is about the diversity, which I just told you. You can always petition to have the registrar look at your classes to see if it's met certain requirements. For example, if your class on your transcripts, say you have a BS and it said diversity of music in it and it wasn't categorized as diversity, chances are you can go to the registrar's office, petition to have the diversity in music looked at, and typically if it has the word diversity in it, as long as it meets the 3 credit hours, the registrar's office has a high likelihood of accepting that. So after you answer all those questions, then you go back to module, let's see, what were we in? 13, and submit it on KaiTester. And I forgot to tell you, if you submit something on KaiTester like this, and you, oh, wrong thing. Okay, I clicked on the wrong link, sorry. Say you submitted your AS evaluation and it's before the due date and you want to change an answer, email me and I can reopen it again so you can change your answer. So have fun on this. Email me with any questions that you have so you can get a good grade on this assignment.